Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So in this video, we'll see how to download and install Python and PyCharm on Windows 10. So first go to your browser and type Python and go to this link, that is python.org, and here go to download, and here you can see the latest version of Python, that is 3.9.2. So just click on that. So here you can see that it has been downloaded. Now go to your file manager and you can see that for installing, just click on this. So here you can see two options. So you can see here the path is given where it will get installed, and if you want to change the path, then you can select the second option, customize installation. And before installing, you should tick this option, that is add Python 3.9 to path. So I will go with the first option, install now. Click on yes. So now you can see that the installation has started. It will take some time. So you can see that here setup was successful message has came. So just close this. So now in order to check whether your Python was installed properly, go to your command prompt. So just click on this, and here just type Python or py. So yes, here you can see that it is showing the latest version of Python, that is 3.9.2. So it means that it has been installed successfully. So now you can close this. So now we will see how to install PyCharm. PyCharm is one of the best IDE that is used for Python. So you can see that it is owned by JetBrains. So just click on this link. So here just click on download. So you can see that here professional and community is given. So professional is paid. So we will go with the community one. It is free and open source. So just click on download. So here you can see that the downloading has started. So I have already downloaded it. So I'm just going to cancel this. So now go to your file manager, and in order to start the installation, just click on this. Click on yes. So yes, here click next to continue. So click on next. So here you can see the destination folder. If you want to change the location, then you can click on browse and you can select the one that you want. So I am just going to remain it as such. So now just click on next. So here you can see different options. So I am just going to tick this, that is create desktop shortcut, and also update path variable. I am also going to tick this. Others I am going to leave as such. Now click on next. So this also I am going to leave it as such. Now click on install. You can see that the installation has started. Yeah, so it has been completed. Now you can see here two options. I will click on this. I want to manually reboot later. So now click on finish. Yeah, so it has been installed, you can see here. So just click on this. So if you're installing it for the first time, then this option will not be shown. So if this option has been shown, then just click on this, do not import settings, and click on OK. Yeah, so it has been opened. So here you can see three options. So click on just new project. Yeah, so here the location has been shown and also the name of the project is shown. So you can change the name of this project, that is Python project 3. Now it is given here, you can change that. And also now you have to select the Python interpreter. Two options are given, that is new environment using virtual environment and previously configured interpreter. So I will go with this one, previously configured interpreter. So here click on this, nothing is showing. So now click on these three dots. This will open up, and in this four things you have to select system interpreter. Yeah, so you can see that. So if no option is showing, then in such cases click on these three dots and then you can select the path. Okay, so here you can just click OK. Now also untick this. Okay, so now create. Now click on create. Yeah, so you can see that the workspace has been created. Here you can see the name of our project, that is Python project 3. So if you want to create a Python file, then right click on this and click on this new, and here there is an option Python file. Just click on that and you can give any name, that is I'm just giving test.py. Just click on enter. Yeah, so you can see that the Python file has been created. Now we will print something. Yeah, so let's see how to run this. So here there is an option run. Just click on that and click here run. So here you select test. Yeah, so you can see that the output has been shown here. Also you can run this way, and also one more way to run your file is here you can see a green button, just click on that. You can see that again our file has been run, that output is shown here. So this was all about this video. If you are having any problems, if you are facing any problems, then just put it in the comment section. So thank you all for watching this video.